Hello everyone. In this presentation, I will be discussing the issue of using one-to-one technology in the classroom. Even though there are many issues that schools and educators face, incorporating one-on-one technology into the classroom is something that my school attempted to do, but it did not go quite as planned. Last year, actually, all of the students at our school, 5th grade and up, switched from using traditional textbooks to using iPads. And when this idea was proposed, it seemed like there would be lots of benefits. Everything the students would need would be on one device, and iPads also offered many additional resources that students could use in the classroom. So many people jumped on board and they were excited about this new idea. Unfortunately, this change from using traditional textbooks to iPads did not go as well as planned. iPads did offer some of those great resources, but it also gave them opportunities to become distracted. Some of them were not responsible with technology, and there were even issues of them accessing different websites or inappropriate content. So there are definitely positives and negatives that come along with this change. In this presentation, I'm going to discuss these positives and negatives when we introduce technology into the classroom. I'm also going to discuss some solutions that can be used to face those challenges and things that we can do to initiate more positive change. So there are many positives and negatives that arise when incorporating technology into the classroom. One positive to using technology is that it increases reading levels and test scores. A study that was conducted at Brock University revealed that an online e-program called I Can Read helped increase reading comprehension scores. It also revealed that students found more enjoyment when reading with online programs. The study even revealed that students chose to spend some of their free time at home using this online platform simply because they found it fun. So whereas maybe with a traditional textbook or reading assignment that you would send with students to do at home, these online programs were very engaging and students wanted to do them even when they were not asked to. Another study that was conducted in Turkey also found that the use of tablets and e-textbooks motivated students to improve their learning. In this study, researchers discovered that there was significant improvement on core curriculum achievements after using the e-textbook program. While technology can certainly lead to academic improvements, there are also challenges that accompany the use of technology as well. First, there's often a lack of adequate support when implementing technology into the classroom. Teachers might not receive the correct training on how to use this new technology, or they might not receive training on how to teach their students to use the technology. Two researchers, Sarah Mello and Machdel Mathy, say that teachers have specific needs when they begin incorporating technology into the classroom. They say that teachers need adequate and timely training, they need one-to-one technology, and they need to be able to communicate their requests regarding the software or functionalities with some type of service provider. If teachers don't have these things, then they will not be able to use technology efficiently. Lastly, another negative that can come along when incorporating technology into the classroom is the challenge of classroom management. Students can become distracted with other applications, or they might try to access inappropriate content, and so teachers need to work together and find ways that they can prevent this kind of behavior before it happens. While there are issues that arise when incorporating technology into the classroom, there are many simple steps that can be taken to avoid these challenges. First, educators should be intentional about the technology that they use. One study reported that 64% of participants used iPad devices in their school, but 88% of participants said that they were not familiar with a tool that could be used to evaluate these applications that they were using. One group of researchers developed a checklist called the App Checklist for Educators, and this was a resource that teachers could use to pick high-quality online programs and applications to use in the classroom. Another way that educators can successfully use technology in their classrooms is to work together and make a plan. Teachers should work together and collaborate on how to best implement the use of technology, and plans should be set in place for how technology will be used in the classroom and what steps will be taken if it is not used correctly. Finally, technology can be successful in a classroom when school systems provide support that teachers need. Schools can provide opportunity for training and for professional development in regards to technology, and they can also make sure that teachers have access to the sufficient equipment and programs that they need. So to create a positive change in this area in my school, I'm going to meet with my administrators and show them the research that I found when putting together this presentation. Many teachers have shared their opinions or their personal experiences with technology in the classroom, but none have really provided any data to back that up. And so I would like my administration to know that research shows many benefits to using technology, but the key to making it successful is that we learn how to use it in the proper ways. After meeting with my administration, I want to create a team that can lead our school as we implement the technology. This team might be a group of teachers that know how to use technology well, and they can teach other teachers and help guide them if they are struggling with this change. Finally, I want to make sure that we are always reassessing and evaluating the use of technology in our school. Once new technology is put in place, we need to make sure that we are making adjustments where they are needed and making improvements in areas that might not be reaching their full potential. So really, when it comes to using technology in the classroom, there are challenges and issues that can arise. But the big difference is that if teachers are willing to be guided and to learn about different programs and best practices, then it can certainly be a great benefit to have in schools. Here are the resources that I used for this presentation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great evening.